Hi there, everybody. I hope that you're having a good day, because today is a double news day. Yeah, I put out a video earlier about Tales of Rebirth coming out in English, as well as Bamco coming out with more Tales games. But there is even more news that I really do want to go over. There is just so much going on right now in regards to the Trail series, as well as the Ease series. I'm going to be telling you all about the latest updates going on right now, and I do think that that's for the sub, as I do try my hardest to hit 100,000 subscribers. With your help, your like, and your sub, I just know that I can get there. So thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. So the first thing that I do want to talk about, I think, is the most important thing, and that is to express our condolences and our grievances to some of our heroes. And Masayuki Kato, the founder of Ease and the Legend of Heroes, died recently at 78 years old on Sunday, December the 15th. It's very sad. He was a huge leader in the action role-playing games, as well as the turn-based role-playing games genre, and it's very important for all of us to express our condolences for that. So let's make sure to do that down in the comments below. It's really important. Yeah, we have games going on, which is a lot of fun, but real life, real world things like this always do take precedence. Now, let's move into the gaming news in regards to what is going on with Trails in the Sky. We have a launch window for Trails in the Sky first chapter. It is coming out this fall worldwide for the PS5, the Switch, and the PC. Not the PS4, which is kind of odd because I feel like Falcom tries to have like a death grip on the older systems. So it looks like they're finally moving away from the PS4 and they are moving on to the PS5, even though it is on the Switch. So you would think that the PS4 would handle it, but just saying. More than likely it's going to be coming out for the Switch 2 whenever that is announced as well. Now, kind of an odd thing here. It's not being published by Xseed, and it's not being published by Nisa. Whenever it first came out on the PSP, it was published by Xseed, as you can see right here. They actually had the publishing rights for the Trail series for quite a bit of time, all the way up until Cold Steel 2, and then Nice America took over. So I was thinking, oh, you know, this first came out for Xseed, so probably Xseed's going to do it again. Nisa isn't doing it. Gung Ho Online Entertainment is doing it. And they are a rising star in the RPG world right now. They handled the Grandia 1 and 2 HD Remastered. They're also handling the Lunar 1 and 2 HD Remastered ports as well. It's going to have Japanese and English voice acting, as well as the option to have French and German subtitles as well. So this is pretty cool. There is going to be a standard physical edition via Amazon for $60. Collector's editions, though, are going to be made by Limited Run Games and will be announced at a later date, and they will also be available. In Europe, though, Clear River Games is going to be dealing with the standard physical edition for $60. We don't know if there's going to be a collector's edition for Europe. I guess you could import it from Limited Run Games. Not entirely sure how that works. I don't really buy a lot from Limited Run Games. I normally keep my collector's editions to the company websites. So Nisa is always really good about putting out really great, high-quality collector's editions. You get a lot of stuff for the money, a lot of bang for your buck with the Nisa collector's editions. So I am kind of worried about what's going to be going on with the Limited Run Collector's Edition. I do hope that it's up to the same standard of Nisa, that it's at a good price point, and that you get a good amount of stuff with it. I'll be very disappointed if it's high cost with lower quality stuff. And I've also heard some horror stories about Limited Run games insofar as shipping times and things like that are concerned. So hopefully that won't be an issue. Hopefully all my fears will be quelled and that they are unfounded. But yeah, I am just worried about that right now. I am happy that it is going to be coming out physically, though, because that was a worry. So I'm looking into this and I'm trying to figure out, why is this going on? Why did Gung Ho Online get the rights to publish Trails in the Sky first chapter? Well, this explains it. This is a tweet from James Galizio. Actually, it's a blue sky from James Galizio. And it says, the old Xseed president is now over at Gung Ho, and a bunch of the old guard followed suit. that probably explains why they got the publishing rights right there. So they probably still own that first translation, and they're just going to plug it into the game, maybe with some cleanup and some continuity, things like that as well, just to make sure that this is the definitive version. The next thing that they announced is kind of some Bobo bullshit right here. So Ys 10 just came out this summer. Like, it just came out. But now there's an updated edition being announced. Like, seriously? They're pulling an Atlas on us? Ys 10 Proud Nordics has been announced. It is due out sometime in 2025 in Japan. It is significantly updated, featuring a new story, new setting, and numerous new elements. Platforms were not announced. Probably, I would imagine, the exact same platforms as Ys 10 Nordics, Ys 10 Proud Nordics would come out. So, for those of you wondering, this isn't the first time that Ys has pulled something like this. This didn't happen here in America, but back in the day on the SNES, Ys 5 Sand City of Kefin came out, and a lot of people complained over in Japan and said, this game is way too easy, what's going on here? So then only scant 4 months later, Falcom put out Ys 5 Expert, which was a harder version of Ys 5, and an upgraded version as well. So this is not unprecedented. It is kind of bullshit, though, I've just gotta say. It's just, I don't know, like, I already went and I already beat Ys 10. I beat it months ago when it first came out, and then I wrote my review on it, and now I have to play it again? Like, what? They're pulling an Atlas on us. Don't be the new Atlas, Falcom. Don't do it. Don't do it to us. Atlas is moving away from doing this. They said so. They're moving away from doing this sort of thing that they've been doing, but now it looks like Falcom's taking up the reins. Very upsetting. Anyway, it's going to introduce new mana actions along with a vast map of land, island, and exploration areas. Also, plenty of additional content, including new bosses, mana ride races, and arena battles where formidable foes await. And then the last announcement is also in Japan. It says Ys Memories of Celceta is coming to the Nintendo Switch in spring 2025 in Japan. It is currently already available for the PS4, the PC, and the PlayStation Vita. I played it on the Vita because that's where it first came out. So, but now we are getting a Switch version over in Japan. So, just some interesting stuff going on here with Falcom. They had a shareholder meeting where they talked about all this stuff, but now I want to hear from y'all. How do you feel about this news? How do you feel about Gung Ho taking over the rights for Trails in the Sky? How do you feel about this Proud Nordics thing going on? How do you feel about, poor Mr. Kato and his untimely death? It's very, very, very upsetting. Again, let's leave a comment down below for him and his family. Hope that y'all have a good day.